Civil War was one of the most brutal and deadly wars. Families were torn apart, and some soldiers never returned from war due to new technology against old battle tactics. The rifled musket was a more accurate weapon and often shattered the bone on impact, which led to more deaths. Medical treatment played a large role in the brutality of the Civil War. Medical procedures were performed with filthy clothing and tools. Many infections and diseases were caused due to lack of sanitation procedures. The bone saw was a medical tool used to remove damaged limbs caused by the rifled musket. As they were removing the limbs, the patient did not have anesthesia. This resulted in large amounts of pain and suffering. During the soldiers' free time, they participated in many types of entertainment. They kept busy between battle by reading, writing to families, and playing games. The Emancipation Proclamation was very limited when issued. It did not free all slaves, but it gave African Americans hope for equal rights. Along the lines of hope for freedom, slaves began fleeing towards Union lines. Since there was no policy on fugitives, it was decided if the slaves would be returned to the owners or if they would be paid to work non-combat duties. Civil War introduced the authorization of the organization of colored troops. In 1862, Congress authorized African American recruitment. The 54th Massachusetts Regiment was one of the first official black units to serve in the Civil War. Other black regiments like the 54th Massachusetts Regiment was supplied with several freedom in the Union Army. Although these men served in the war, it did not guarantee freedom of racism and hostility. Black soldiers were assigned lower-level tasks, training, and weapons. The racism towards African Americans resulted in a higher rate of casualties. Also, African Americans were paid $10 as laborers, rather than white soldiers with a $13 pay. As time passed, Congress agreed to equalize the pay towards both men.